Welcome back to Joe Stunner Boxing. Good morning, mug of tea on the go. Um, as expected, the JEAMIE TKV versus David Adeleye controversy has ended with the results standing. They're not going to call it a no contest. This is the British Boxing Board of Control. But what they have done is order a rematch. And they say, following consideration of the vacant British Championship between David Adeleye and JEAMIE Tshikeva, which took place on Saturday, 5th of April 2025 in Manchester, the stewards of the board have ordered an immediate rematch. Purse offers will be released shortly, with bids to be received on Wednesday, the 14th of May 2025. So, not a surprise, really. I think we all expected that the fair thing to do is to order a rematch. It's for the British title, so the board, it's under the auspices of the board. And in case you missed the fight, what happened was that the referee, Roy Kearney, called break twice. It's clearly audible on the film. He also tapped JEAMIE's glove to sort of get him to release us to break. TKV took his glove down and Adeleye nailed him with a left hook, which essentially finished the fight. He did get up. It was a fight that JEAMIE was winning as well. But, it was left a bad taste. It feels like unfinished business. At least that's what I think anyway. And a rematch definitely was the order of the day. Thankfully, a little bit of sanity has prevailed. Should it have been called a no contest, the first fight, I would not have a problem with that. And I know that Adeleye said the knockout was valid. I'm aware of the comments that JEAMIE's team made, so I'm open to entertain a rematch. No need for questions, debate, or confusion. Okay, that's fair enough. David's saying the right thing there. The knockout was valid. Okay, yeah. Well, you knocked him out or you stopped him. But whether you did it by bending the rules or not is another matter. And a lot of people will say, well, should this be for the vacant title again? Should the title be made vacant? You can have your win, but I've heard that suggestion mentioned, and it doesn't really add up. David won the fight in the eyes of the board because they're letting it stand, so you can't therefore take the title off him. The difference between the second fight is that whereas with the first fight it was a vacant title, now David Adeleye will go in as the champion and JEAMIE TKV will be the challenger. But it has to stay that way unless you're going to call it a no contest and therefore it's for a vacant title again. He's the champion. But I don't know. I mean, this sort of thing, the referee had a bit of a mare in that fight, I think so. He just made a mistake, and we're all human. I mean, Roy Kearney, I've seen him referee fights before. He's not a bad ref. He just had a bit of a bad day at the office, and, I think that you just have to cut people some slack sometimes. No, if he's consistently bad, okay, he needs to be talked to, shall we say, by the board. But one bad day at the office, yeah, I know it sticks in the mind, doesn't it? But I wouldn't be too harsh on Kearney. It was bad refereeing, but as someone who in life has made a lot of mistakes, whose life is pretty much full of regrets when I look backwards, I don't want to be too hard on the guy. He made a mistake. It was bad refereeing in that fight. And of course, once you get bad refereeing, then you get that sort of wiggle room for someone who's benefited from it to say, well, I was only doing what the referee said. The referee's decision is final. Well, the referee called break, and you clobbered the guy with a left hook. Okay, well, the referee should have given JEAMIE 5 minutes to recover and taken a point or two off, 2 points maybe, off Adeleye, who was losing that fight anyway. which was quite surprising. I mean, I thought Adeleye would, legitimately, quote unquote, knock out JEAMIE in about 6 rounds. I think that was my prediction. I didn't think it was going to be like that. So, yeah, I don't know. What do you think? What do you think? Do you think this should have been a no contest so that the rematch could be for the vacant title again? Or do you think that, no, the referee there was some bad referee and he made mistakes. We'll call it a genuine knockout for Adeleye. But yeah, the rematch is warranted. I don't think anyone would deny that a rematch is warranted. It has to be said that it wasn't the most spectacular of fights. It's not as if people are desperate to see that fight again, because it wasn't very entertaining. I didn't think it was anyway. It was a bit of a maul fest, and Adeleye was way too sort of reticent, didn't throw enough punches, didn't jab, didn't really know what he was doing. He was trying to be too precise, maybe. TKV at times showed quite a surprisingly good jab, but he's basically a come forward mauler, slugger. But so let me know what you think. What do you think? Do you care about this fight, having this fight again? Maybe you don't. I don't know. Leave your comments below, as usual. And yeah, thank you very much for watching. Please like the video if you liked it, and hit the subscribe button if you're new, because we've got plenty more videos for you. Plenty more. All right, ladies and gentlemen, enjoy your day, and bye for now.